Hello and welcome to Competology Academy, and today we are going to discuss in detail about the subject-wise syllabus of JPSC exam. So here today we are focusing on the geography syllabus of JPSC exam. We are going to analyze it in detail, and here we will come to know that what type of questions, how does the questions are distributed throughout the prelims as well as the mains examination, and how much questions will be asked from which portion, as well as which books you should focus on to clear the exam easily, right? So here let us start with the prelims exam. So here in the preliminary exam you will find two papers: general studies paper 1 and general studies paper 2. So first of all, we will focus on general studies paper 1, which is the generalized paper in which the questions will be from throughout India perspective, not from Jharkhand perspective, because the paper 2 itself is focused on Jharkhand itself, and that is why this paper will have the focus throughout India as well as the international issues also. And in this portion you will find that the geography of India is the subject matter from which 10 questions, that is of 20 marks questions, will be asked. And here you should notice that here the physical geography and its theories and other things, the landform development, oceanography, etc., is not the focus of the syllabus, but you have to focus only on Indian geography. So this is the important point where you have to focus just on Indian geography, and apart from that, these Indian geography subject matter is also subdivided, and exactly the number of questions that will be asked from particular topic has already been provided here, right? So the general geography, generalized geographical features like the distribution of mountains, etc., whatever it is, will have a weightage of 6 marks. That is, 3 questions will be asked from general geography. And next is physical geography of India. Again, 3 questions will be there. That is weightage of 6 marks, right? And next is economic geography. Here the focus will be on the resources, distribution of the natural resources, distribution of agriculture, import, export, and international trade, etc., manufacturing hubs, industries. So likewise, this will be the focus point of economic geography, but the weightage is very less. That is 2 questions only, which will carry 4 marks, right? Next is social and demographic geography. Here again 2 questions, that is of 4 marks. So here the population, its distribution, thereafter the nature of the distribution in respect of the sex ratio, education, literacy, whatever it is. So all those demographic attributes will be the point of focus of the fourth part of this geography syllabus, that is social and demographic geography. So you should keep this in mind. And the last one is miscellaneous type of question, which is already provided in the syllabus in the last head. And there you will find the questions related to disaster management, climate change, environment and ecology, and various other things, as well as the current related issues from the geographical perspectives in India as well as internationally. And this will carry around 10 questions, that is 20 marks. Around, it may be a bit more or less, but around this much of the questions are going to be asked from this portion also, right? And now if we go on to discuss about the general studies paper 2, so here again you will find that the geography of Jharkhand will have a weightage of 10 questions here. The questions will be related to physical features, physical geographical features of Jharkhand, demographic attributes of Jharkhand, economic aspects of Jharkhand, and the related issues, climate change, whatever it is, all these kind of things will be the subject matter. Next is the forest management and biodiversity conservation of Jharkhand. So how much forest is in Jharkhand? What is the distribution of forest in Jharkhand? In which district highest forest coverage is there with respect to percentage or with respect to area? Such kind of questions. How does the forest degradation is being prevented? How does the biodiversity conservation is being done? Such kind of questions will be the subject matter of this topic, that is forest management and biodiversity. And again here the questions will be of 5 questions, that is 10 marks weightage will be there, right? Next is environment related facts, right? Environment related facts, that is climate change and their mitigation and adaptation in Jharkhand. So climate change is also occurring in Jharkhand also. सब लोग झेल रहे हैं, इस बार गर्मी ज्यादा थी, चाहे वो कोई भी रीजन हो। बारिश जब आई तो आप लोग देख रहे हैं कि कितने अंधड़ तूफान चल रहे हैं। सो ऑल दिस काइंड ऑफ थिंग्स आर द आउटकम ऑफ climate change that is occurring in the geographical area of the state of Jharkhand, and there are various reasons behind such kind of issues, climatical issues in Jharkhand, and some of them are rapid industrialization, increase in the mining areas, right? The pollution that is being created due to the mining activities. Everybody is watching that the damp trucks are running here and there, flying here and there from the mines to the loading yards or somewhere else without covering their damp trucks, which is loaded with coal. So the coal dust is getting added to the air quite easily, and these carbon soot, these coal dust, are capable of acquiring the insolation, acquiring the energy that is coming from the sun, and this causes the increase in the ambient temperature of the region. So these are quite important topics, and that is why here you will find that the weightage is also of 7 questions, that is 14 marks, right? Next is disaster management. So not such kind of devastating disasters like the cyclone or other things occur in Jharkhand, because Jharkhand is not a coastal area. Even you will not find flood, because Jharkhand is a plateaus region. If there is heavy rain in Jharkhand, then the whole water will go to either Bihar or Bengal or Odisha. So Jharkhand is quite safe in that respect, right? So flood is not going to occur in Jharkhand, but there are various other kinds of disasters that may occur in Jharkhand. One of the major disaster that goes on occurring time and again in Jharkhand is drought, right? So the disaster management becomes important because of the disaster like drought, as well as industrial disasters, man-made disasters. So such kind of things will be the subject matter of this topic, that is disaster management. And again here there will be 5 questions. So here in total you can see that 20 questions will be there from geography in paper 1, as well as 27 questions will be there from geography from paper 2, and in total 47 questions around. It may go a bit above or below, but around 47 questions will be asked in prelims examination out of 200 questions. That is roughly you can say that 25% of the weightage in the prelims examination goes to the subject of geography, and that is why it becomes very important to have the conceptual clarity, to have the information about the locations, rivers, tributaries, mountain ranges, heights, peaks, etc. Everything, even the demographic attributes, the literacy rate, the sex ratio, the distribution, the density, everything you should know. That is why it becomes very important to know these things, because 25% of the work with respect to the prelims examination can be done quite easily with the better preparation in the subject of geography itself, right? So this is very important. Now if we go on to discuss about the mains examination, so here the mains examination, again this will have 4 GS papers, one compulsory language paper and one language paper which will be optional. Out of this, the geography subject matter will be of 100 marks. Apart from this, you will get the environment and ecology and other things in other papers like paper 4, as well as related to the climate change and science and tech, as well as the agriculture is also a part of geography, which is the bigger part of the subject matter of paper 4 of GS. But left behind it, we will discuss those in detail in the coming videos. First of all, go on to discuss about the physical geography general principles. So here the development of landform, volcanic activities, theories of landform development, such kind of questions will be the subject matter of physical geography, right? Next is physical and human geography of India. So if you go on to prepare in a better way for the prelims examination with respect to geography, then you don't have to bother about this part of the geography in mains examination, that is physical and human geography of India, right? Here the physical and human geography of India will not be a matter of concern for you people, because if you have to prepare in a better way for the prelims examination, then you have to have the conceptual clarity also. सिर्फ फैक्ट रटने से कोई फायदा नहीं होगा, ठीक है? तो यहाँ पर ये चीजें ध्यान रखनी है दैट यू हैव टू हैव द कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लियरिटी अलोंग विद द फैक्ट्स आल्सो, because if there will be a certain twist, a bit of twist that will be there in the question paper, then you will not be in position to answer the questions and you will be at a losing end. So the conceptual clarity should be the primary thing you should focus on while preparing for the prelims examination as well as the mains examination. Then you only you will be in position to correlate the theories, correlate the facts, correlate the events, right? And then your answer will become a good answer, right? Next is the natural resources of India. First of all, you have to learn about the distribution, its availability. Thereafter, the focus will be on development and utilization. पहले ये तो पता कर ले है कहाँ, then only you will be in position to develop it, mine it, and then only you will be in position to utilize it. That is refine it, or if it is a coal, then directly burn it, right? So here the third part is related to natural resources, right? Next is geography of Jharkhand, and this is a bit tricky portion, because in respect of geography of Jharkhand, you will not find that much of well elaborate and well compiled information at a single place. That is the problem with geography of Jharkhand. Very few books are available in the market that will provide you the specific information about geography of Jharkhand, because these are not being taught in any course, whether it is 10th, 12th or graduation. If anybody is going to do the PhD with respect to the study of the Chota Nagpur Plateau region, then only he will go on to compile the geography of Jharkhand for his thesis, for his PhD. और वो तो लाके देगा नहीं आपको, and that is why it becomes difficult to find the geography book for Jharkhand specifically, right? And apart from this, if you will go on to discuss about the marks distribution, then here there will be 10 objective questions, MCQ type questions, one question each for 2 marks, and in total its weightage will be 20 marks, right? Thereafter, in the mains paper, there will be 4 questions, subjective type, descriptive type, and you have to solve any two. Solve any two. Keep this in mind. Solve any two. And here, one question will be from each topic. One question of 40 marks will be from geography paper, physical geography. One question from Indian geography. Thereafter, natural resources, one question. Thereafter, geography of Jharkhand, one question. And you have to solve any two. You have the liberty there. As well as if you go on to think about the liberty, then in the objective questions also you will find the liberty in the mains examination. You can change the answer. You don't have to darken the bubbles, and because of that, if you commit any mistake that A के जगह B होगा, B के जगह C होगा, You can change it at any number of times. It doesn't matter, right? But it will give a wrong impression on the evaluator that he is not confident. So first of all, mark the answer correctly and thereafter go on to write in the answer sheet. It would be a better approach. So here two questions of 40 marks descriptive type, in which you have to write each question in and around 600 words and incorporate as much diagrams as possible, because diagrams makes it easy for the evaluator to understand your thought process, to understand your knowledge level, to evaluate your knowledge level. So if you will make his work easy, he will reward you with the marks. So that should be the approach. You should go on to make diagrams in each and every answer, whether it is of geography, whether it is of history. In history, just make the flow charts. In polity, if possible, make the flow charts, cyclic diagrams. So such kind of things should be utilized while writing the answer, right? This is the best approach to score good marks in the examinations, right? So here this is the distribution, this is the pattern of the paper of mains examination in JPSC, and this is just for geography discussion. We will go on to discuss each and every section, each and every subject of the JPSC mains examination as well as prelims examination, and how to approach the preparation of that subject, from where you will get the information, the study material and all those kind of things. And if we talk about the books, those are available in market with respect to the geography, then you will find that here first of all the students go on to discuss, go on to take the NCERT book, India Physical and India Environment, right? Physical Environment India. So here this is the NCERT book that is available, and every student go on to run behind this book, but this is not going to be sufficient for the preparation of mains examination, right? Because this book is very concise book, from where you will not get adequate amount of information to write the answers of mains examination. And that is why you have to read some of the recommended well elaborate big books, right? And here next option comes is the D.R. Khuller, Geography of India, India Comprehensive Geography by D.R. Khuller. But this is not a book, this is a dictionary. Huge number of pages, around 13 to 1400 pages will be there, and you don't have to read this book cover to cover. So you will go on to juggle the pages, turn the pages, and find out what is the subject matter that you need to read. You will have to keep the syllabus alongside the book, and then only you will be in position to decipher what to read and what not to read. And again you will have to make the notes, you will have to compile it, and thereafter you will be in position to read it, right? Next option comes for Geography of India is R.C. Tiwari, and again this is a very bulky book, right? And if we go on to talk about the mains, then again you will find that Physical Geography Savinder Sin, and again this is not a small book, this book is also very bulky book, right? And again here what will happen, you will have to select the topics, turn the pages number of times to find out what you have to read and what you have to leave, right? And because of that you will lose too much of time and effort and energy. So you have to conserve that, right? Because in the syllabus you will find that there is theory of Davis in physical geography for landform development as well as Peng, right? And these two theories are important to read. But apart from this, in Savinder Singh's book, you will find many of the other theories related to JT Hack and thereafter other writers or thinkers, right? So you don't have to read those things, and you should focus on the concise material. And if you talk about geography of Jharkhand, then with respect to geography of Jharkhand, there is only one paper book that is available in the market, right? So here that is Geography of Jharkhand by PK Acharya, right? So again, you will have to look after what you have to read and what you don't have to read. So how to read, then it becomes a big question, from where to read, from where you will get the study material. So we have simplified your work in a single book, that is JPSC Geography. You will find all the things covered in this book that is needed for the JPSC Civil Services examination. All the content of this book is according to syllabus and in the same sequence as it is given in the syllabus, and nothing else has been incorporated in this book apart from the syllabus. The sequence is also same, so your work will be simplified, your effort and time will be saved, your energy will be saved. Just you have to go through this book and keep all the information that is in this book in your mind, so as to score good marks, right? So here we finish off for the discussion of geography subject matter of JPSC Civil Services exam, right? Jharkhand Civil Services exam. If you have liked the videos, then please consider subscribing the channel and also press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload new videos or whenever we are live, as well as whenever we will available, then you will come to know that we are going to be live on the channel, right? As well as you can also follow us on our social media channels, that is for Facebook and Instagram. Here it is our Telegram channel. And if you want to purchase the courses, if you want to study from us online or offline, then you can get the information about those things from our app as well as website. So the discussion description below have the link for the app as well as the website. You can go through it, as well as if you want to download the syllabus or the current affairs materials, etc., whatever it is, all those things are also available on our website as well as app. The current affairs material is available free of cost. You can get over there under the free resources section. So here we finish off. Thank you very much and have a nice day.